and you're saying that you want to do X, Y, and Z to her locked in a room. And yet all 24 women are lying. There's no way 24 women can jump on a bandwagon and say, yeah, you did this to me. No, this is not. That's
you know they want me to come up, right?
You did do something. You did do this. You did do this. 24 women can't be lying.
And you know why he didn't want me to come up, right? Because he knew he can talk his way out of.
You got this.
You said that. I got receipts. So this proves his content, the content of his character, right here. All these screenshots prove that what these women and what these femme-presenting people are saying is not so far-fetched. You could even, I don't like playing devil advocate, but I'll even make the assumption that maybe some of it's embellished, blah, 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 right? So then, if what they're saying is a lie, why is it that that same exact, to the T, pattern of behavior is in every screenshot I have shown y'all?
Exactly.
You asked me to lower my tone on my live? You're bugging. That's a great. Get out of here. Don't tell me to lower my tone. This is my live.
It is a pattern of behavior, and he does not want to admit that. When someone brought that up on the live, he actually, I think that's when he started to smirk. I think he knew right there. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm screwed."
Mm-hmm. And that's why he was like, I was like, yo, let me up. And he kept reading, and I watched him, and every time he's reading, he's sweating a little bit.
Yep.
I know. That's why I said get a napkin. Get a napkin.
I was like, yo, come on, let me up. I got receipts. I got screenshots. I have the entire conversation. And even the phone call, even though the phone call, I don't have the recording, he acknowledges the phone call with the screenshots. So there's I don't have to lie. I don't have to make up the content of the phone call. And I made sure. I knew this was going to happen one day, but I still didn't want it to happen. Like I honestly didn't want it to happen. I want to be very clear. I don't like tearing down black creators. I said the same thing to Ebony when we were on the phone call because I wanted to make sure I was correct. I was like, I am not in the business.
Guardian.
Even ones I don't like, right? Yeah. But homie,
Guardian,
hold on.
Yeah, I was about to tell you, like, Neo so want to come up, and Commander said, like, Ghetto Girl Essentials is his baby mama. So baby mama's sister, she wants to, like, she want to come up. Is she in the request?
Listen, right. Well, I gotta hop down. Like I gotta hop down now because one of my phone's about to die. But there's a lot of things I would love to really talk about that I could. Well, when it comes to like company stuff, like, I can't say too much. But
I'll have
never mind.
Send me a number. Message me. We'll talk later. Absolutely. In the meantime,
I love y'all. I gotta go. Y'all be safe. Take care. Love to you all. Be safe. All
right. So, Neo, what's up, homie? You are more than welcome to speak your piece.
First of all, thank you for the space. I just left. I don't know why. Panda sent me a link to the live, and I watched that cesspool for like some odd minutes, and Uncle Bishop was in there.
Yeah, he's moderating.
Yeah, but he came down when I was coming in. Like when I walked in, when I started watching the live, he was getting ready down, and he told him then to come down off a live. He didn't. I don't know. Like,
so he's still on there?
Oh. By the way, hi, I'm Neo. I don't know if he is now. I had to leave.
Exactly.
I came up for a second and spoke because one of his survivors came in and started talking about like things that had happened to her, and I was just like, I came up for whatever reason. He brought me up when there were all these other presenting women and all these other victims that were trying to get up and speak, but he just do it. And I came up and I was like, why would you bring me up? And it's just like, because I was just going to come up there and tell him, because I guess he thought I was going to agree with him. I came up there to tell him, my dude, there's too much hurt here. You have hurt too many people. Whether you agree with how it happened or not, that's irrelevant. The impact that you have made on these people goes well beyond intention. You need to come down off of here. Because you were just every opportunity that you have had to take accountability, every pitfall that you could have fallen into, you have. Every time that you could have taken accountability, you wouldn't. There's some excuse. There's an answer for literally everything. There was an answer for literally everything, and it's so hurt to see this happen. I'm sorry, y'all. It is so to see this happen. It's just like, bro, like, I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. Take it every second. You know, you my baby bro. Look, just take as much time as you need, dude. Like this is, it sucks. It sucks because he could have said, "I'm sorry. I will take accountability. I need to work on myself. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing, and I need to be a better person." He had an excuse. He laughed at me.
Every pitfall, everything that he could have done, he weaponized therapy. He made excuses. Oh, I used to be a fuck boy. I used to cheat. He did I'm talking every trick in the book. He did it. Every playbook, every audible, every.
I'm Polly.
Like and like bro, that hurt me so bad.
Yes, we just got done talking about that. Like that shit had me so mad because you know I'm poly too, right? So like I'm very transparent about it. I'm trying to destigmatize being poly. So if you ever come talk to me about it, I'm very open about it, and I'm trying to teach people that it's not an ORGY all the time. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of emotional and work, a lot of communication, a lot of understanding, a lot of admitting fault when you need to, not because you're trying to deconstruct for yourself, because I'm not saying monogamy is wrong, deconstruct for yourself monogamy to be more open to a polyamorous relationship. But the biggest thing out of all of that in poly, the biggest big green neon sign, boop, boop, consent, enthusiastic consent. That's what it always boils down to. And everything, even including me, if we're going to tie it in, nothing was consensual.
Here's what I want to say. Is like when I came up there, I could see how free the comments were. Why are you letting him? Of course, misgendering.
Neo, I can't hear you. I think your hand is covering the mic.
It shouldn't be. Can y'all not hear me? I'm sorry.
It's getting a little staticky. That's all.
Oh, but is it still staticky? It might.
Oh, Ebony, can you mute just in case? Because I think like there's some feedback.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Are we good? We good now?
Yep.
Okay. So like for me, and like it was so painful to see like those comments saying, "Why are you letting him come up?" Like, of course, misgendering me, but they don't, people don't know me or whatever, so that's fine. Letting him come up, like, tell him to come down. Why are you coddling him? Why are you doing this? I'm just like, no, bro, you are fucking up right now, and not just fucked up, actively, continuously fucking up right now. Actively doing so, and it hurts me. My pronouns are they, them. Thank you for asking.
You some non-binary.
So seeing that and watching Panda just have an excuse for every single thing, like you can't even take accountability for like touching this person inappropriately. Like it's not just because I just thought it was like, oh, he's been like scamming people or something like that. It's like, but no, it goes so much in that. It goes into manipulation. It goes into like creepy, inappropriate, non-consensual sending of spicy videos and stuff. Like it's so much and so many things, and it's just like you won't take accountability for a single solitary thing, and you always are barking about how much of an advocate you are for Black women, for queer people, for you do so much work for the Black community, so much work. And I just and then the whole stuff about minors, and I'm just like,
yeah. Yeah.
It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's like it's also looking back at a lot of stuff. There were a lot of tells, but again, it's we as especially because not just we're content creators on TikTok, and which is tough as it is as Black creators, but we're also really niche. Like a lot of us are niche. Okay, so our circle is really small. Like I'm not even a degree of separation from Straw Hat anymore, right? Like we've actually been on a live together. That's how small and interconnected this community is. So to do this to this already struggling to just breathe community, because we're just trying to be on this app and enjoy the nerdy stuff that we enjoy, and to just be in this space which we're trying to build it as safe. And you know, I can't remember who said this, but like I'm an anti misogynist. I think it was someone like that. Like I know that I'm going to slip up sometimes, but I'm always going to do the work to make this space safe for women and femme presenting people or mass. It doesn't matter. Just making it safe. Like I'm not getting emotional. So then when you do this stuff, I'm gonna need you to when you do this stuff and you make it so unsafe, especially for Black women and Black femme presenting people, that drives me insane. Okay, because you sit here and you purport to be this type of person who wants to protect Black women, who wants to protect the BIPOC space, who wants to protect the queer space, and then behind the scenes you're doing this out of pocket stuff. One thing you could say about me, and I always say this, what you see on this app is what you get off of this app. That's it. This is me. This is it. I'm not in people's inboxes doing all this wild shit, because first of all, parasocial, wrong, weird. Don't do that. You don't do that with even if they're on the same level. You don't do that, okay? Because if you just want to talk about business, it's stupid, okay? But at the same time, you're manipulating your status and your relationship with these people, and then when you get caught out there with your willy in the wind, you're gonna sit here and try to blame it on mental illness. He tries to blame it on being bipolar and depressed. I have clinical depression. I don't want to hear it. He tried to blame it on being ADHD. I have clinical ADHD. That one's diagnosed. Don't come at me with that. And he also tried to blame it on autism. I'm undiagnosed, but self-diagnosed autism is valid and real. He tried to blame it on every single one of those things. I'm like, being autistic doesn't give you a leeway to be an asshole. Period.
That prick.
Sorry, I had to vent that. I had to get that out. Go.
No. Say it loud. Say it for a lot of the people in the back. When I heard that, it's like, that's not an excuse. I don't care. I don't freaking care.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that pissed me off when I saw it. First of all,
I'm an autistic woman. I don't even do that.
Are you okay?
I don't even do that.
I never see you up here this stressed.
Times I was mad at this.
Yeah, I know.
One time I did it on live. The one time, you remember, the one time I did it on live was when Homeboy tried to come at me and say he was going to copyright Night Skins. And I tore his ass out on live so badly that he private his TikTok and his Instagram account. And it never happened again. If you're going to come at me, I'm loud. I'm from New York. My mouth is huge. I don't know how to shut the fuck up. So if you're going to come at me, you better come correct, because I'm going to tear you down and eviscerate you.
My second question. I'm so sorry, Neo. My second question is, how's the move? How was the move?
It was horrible. It was a 30-hour drive.
Oh,
it was a 30-hour drive. I have an ornery child.
I have a statement.
I want to come down off of here because I am so emotionally overwhelmed. The person at the bottom was trying to speak, but I just wanted to say to y'all, please, in this, protect your pieces. And because what hurts me